Welcome to the sixth and the final lessons where I'll be answering commonly asked questions. I'm going to show the commonly asked questions on the model town board. Thereafter, we shall proceed to the science. A model town board, it has some of the simple questions that we all have to know. Question number 1, if the blue kite is here, then we've been asked to drive it to the uncle parking using the shortest route, and we found out that our question it is on the white. Our kite is on the white broken lines. It means whenever we find out the car being on white broken lines, it means we have all the options of the road. It is upon us to decide where to switch our car. And remember, as far as we are switching the car is when we are looking for the shortest route. A question like this one, we are driving it to the uncle parking. We have to use the rules of the model town board. Number 1, we have to use the rules of the roundabout. Then lastly, the rules of the uncle parking. What you are supposed to do here is you shift the car to the first lane. You drive using the first lane of the roundabout. You join the uncle parking. Then remember the rule of the uncle parking is we park to the farthest left. So we have to move to the farthest left, then we parked our car. So the idea is on white broken lines, comfortably, supposing someone asks you a question and find out the kite is on white broken lines, so we can comfortably shift our car either left or right, looking for the shortest and most correct route. In this case, if you are going to do it with the longest route, it means you are very wrong and you are not going to be awarded any marks. The second question, you will find out that the exits from the main road have been both blocked. Exits from the main road have been both blocked. Then you are being asked to drive the blue car ahead in front of the black car. So if you found out that the length of the major road has been blocked in this case, for example, if I use this one as an example, then you also found out that exits from main road have been blocked. Here, if we ask ourselves the only lane that can take us to the fourth lane, so that we can shift it to this third lane of the major road. So we are looking for a lane that can take us to the third lane so that we can shift for us to be ahead of the black car. If we think with this road, first lane has got option first of coming straight and the other one 90 degrees turning left. The second lane is for going straight using the second lane. The third lane is going straight and turning right. The fourth lane, we are using the innermost lane to join the other roads. We start with the 90 degrees here. We start, the second option is U-turn, 180 degrees, but this time around it will take us behind. Okay, let us just continue with the options. The third option, here we are making a 270 degrees to join the third lane. Then lastly, 360 degrees to join the fourth lane of the major road. We've all seen that here we don't have any lane that can link us to the third lane so that we can comfortably shift to the fourth lane. And what I said is, when you are from here and you can't get a lane that can help you, then we think on the way we can get here. The secret of this case is, whenever we found the exits from the main road have been blocked, comfortably we are going to use the parking. So from here we are going to use parking, use the roundabout, the innermost lane to join the third lane, switch, we stop and check if the road is clear. We stop for pedestrians, then we proceed, indicate, give way. Where there is a give way sign, we have to give way, then proceed. We keep left. We are keeping left. We stop for pedestrians to cross, then we proceed up to here. We're comfortable. Now we are going to use the second option of the third lane of the minor road. The second option is using the third lane of the roundabout to join the third lane of the major road. So from here we are going to the third lane of the major road, then comfortably shift. So the same thing, you found the same car from here. Now it has just been barrierated with this one. The kite is on the third lane. still the kite is on the fourth lane of the major road. You found out that the kite is on the major road, whether major road or minor road. The main idea is we are looking for a way we can get here so that we can comfortably go to the angle parking as we are targeting to join the third lane, and from the third lane we make the 90 degrees to join the third lane and shift. If it is here, we are going straight using the third lane of the roundabout, and still we do the same thing I did before. If it is here, we are going to make 270 degrees, then still do the same thing. Most of the students are fond of making a U-turn using the third lane. I'm here to tell you this without any fear of contradiction, that the third lane of the roundabout can't make U-turn. We cannot. If you are on the third lane of the roundabout, in both cases, it's either you are going straight or you are turning right. If you are on this side, it's either you are going straight using the third lane or you are turning right. So straight to 0 degrees out, you are turning right. Again, if you are here, you are using the third lane either to go straight or you are using the third lane to turn right. From here, still the same, straight and right. From here, the same, straight and right. So, never again should you think about making a U-turn using the third lane of the roundabout. I want to show you the third question. This is the third question. The third question. So you using this both blue. You've been asked to drive the blue car behind the black car, and you found out there is nowhere blocked. So we have all the options. You can do anything here, but as far as we are doing that, we are looking for the shortest route. This is also one of the most tested question, most asked question, and the same thing is being just variated from here to here again to here again. If it is here, the question is just asking us to do the same thing. So again, here we are looking for the third lane that can directly take us to the third lane of the major road without shifting. Since this is a white continuous line, and we all know that on the white continuous line, it is very wrong to shift or to switch lanes. So we all know that if we want to come here to the third lane, directly to the third lane, we don't have here any lane that is going to take us here. Still, we don't have here any lane that can, we are not allowed to shift on the white continuous line. So if we are coming to use the fourth lane, remember we are going to join the fourth lane, and fourth lane we can't shift. So again, we are looking for the third lane. We all know that on the third lane is when you can make right turn 90 degrees to the third lane. So again, we are targeting to reach up to the third lane of the minor road. If it is here, we are going to make to 360 degrees, then proceed. We give way where there is a give way sign. We stop where there is a stop sign. We stop for pedestrians. Again, join the third lane and comfortably get ourselves back behind the white car. These questions, if in any case, if you are opting or you want to use, you are being tempted to use the parking, always think of this fourth lane and also the exits from the main road. Whenever you find out that the fourth lane, no one has blocked fourth lane, then exits from main road have not been blocked, is when we can use the fourth lane. But if we find out that they are blocked, is when we can use parking. So from here, we've made 360 degrees to proceed. You can still go through the parking, but we all know that parking is there. You have to use parking as the last option. We can all come this long, but you can't compare it with the first thing I did. This one is very long. You might be awarded marks, but this one, why do you want to go for this if we still have the shorter road, whereby you can still go this one 360 degrees and proceed? So always look for the shortest route. If it is here, it is still being variated from here to the other side. But remember, the exits from the main road have not been blocked, so the fourth lane has not been blocked. So again, from here we are going 270 degrees and proceed that long looking for the third lane with the minor road. Then from the third lane of the minor road, we can comfortably go behind. If the kite is here, it is still behind. You make a U-turn and still do the same thing up to here to the third lane and comfortably join the third lane of the roundabout for you to get yourself behind the black car. It is one of the mostly tested questions. Let us all take note of that. Last but not least, the last question that's mostly tested, this car being here, the black car, then you've been asked to drive the black car behind the blue car. Whether someone asks you to use the shortest route or the longest route, whether someone asks you to use the shortest route or the longest route, always prioritize using the shortest route. Prioritize shortest route. So from here, we are going to turn right from here. Then you will give way where there is a give way sign. We stop for pedestrian, then we proceed. We stop there, we are behind the car. If we have enough space, we can get up to there for us to be fully behind. But remember, you are not allowed to park or to stop on a pedestrian crossing. So don't answer the question and then leave your car there. That will be wrong. If you compare this one with the other route that someone will have used somewhere, if you compare, you will also notice that the one that we've used is the shortest route. So in any case you see this question, make sure you are just going outside the parking section. Remember what I said also? Parking has to come as the last option. Doesn't matter how short it is whenever you're using parking. Doesn't matter. Compare this. Also have a look at this one. You can see how short it is, yeah? It is very shorter, but remember what the last option, the rest of the model town board. This is the last option. Doesn't matter how short it is whenever you're using parking, but parking have to come last. To the science, we have many questions that are being derived from there. First sign that I will start with is this one. It is a stop sign. Question, someone can ask you what the name of the sign, then again the second question that will follow it is, when and where does the law requires you to stop? Number one, when ordered by the police officer in uniform. Number two, where we have a stop sign. Number three, when traffic lights shows red. Number four, in case of an accident you have to stop. The second sign, it is this one. It is called no hooting sign. There is 8 places where we are not allowed to hoot. 1 near army barracks, 2 near schools, 3 near church, 4 near hospital, 5 near presidential areas, 6 near pedestrian crossing. Those are the key places you have to know. The third sign, it is this one, no parking. Places we are not allowed to park by the law. 1 on a railway line crossing, 2 on a roundabout, 3 on a pedestrian crossing, 4 where we have a no parking sign, 6 on a brow over a hill, 7 on a bridge. The third sign, it is this one. It is called no overtaking of all vehicles. These signs are no overtaking of all vehicles. There is 2 questions that are being derived from the sign. Number 1, where do we overtake from? Normally, we always overtake from the left unless we always overtake from the left. But there is some instances whereby we can overtake from the right. Number 1, if the car ahead of us is turning right and there is space on the left. Number 2, when ordered by the police officer in uniform. Number 3, in case of an accident and the only space we have is on the left. Number 4, where vehicles are going in the same direction. The second question being derived from the sign is, when are we not allowed to overtake. Where are we not allowed to overtake? If someone asks you a question using a sign, you're gonna start with the sign. Where we have a no overtaking sign. Number 2, where we have continuous line. Number 3, on a railway line crossing. Number 4, on a pedestrian crossing. Number 5, on a bridge. Number 6, when approaching a hill. Number 7, on a roundabout. The last sign is this one. This one is called junction control by traffic lights ahead. We have more than 3 questions being derived from the sign. Number 1, what is the sequencing of the traffic lights? Sequencing of the traffic lights is this: red amper, green amper, back to red. Sequencing of traffic lights, I will repeat, it is red amper, green amber, back to red. There is some of the questions being derived from the sign. Number 1, green shows or means what? Green means proceed. 1, unless 1, when ordered by the police officer to stop. Number 2, when the road is still unclear. Number 3, where in case of an accident. Number 4, when pedestrians are still crossing. Then red means stop. Place we have to stop by the places we are not allowed to stop. Remember, we are not allowed to stop where we have a stop sign, when traffic light shows red, on a pedestrian crossing, and on a railway line crossing.